What's up, you guys? We are back to play another game. I miss playing games, so I'm back at it. We are playing Remothered Tormented Fathers today. This is actually a game I haven't really seen talked about too much, but it is a survival horror that actually has some pretty good ratings. And there's actually a sequel coming as well, Remothered Broken Porcelain. So I figured that it must be a good game if it warranted a sequel, right? Alright, and we're going to get right into this here. Hopefully I don't pee myself. Because it's scary. You know? Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so walk, run with R1, crouch. That's going to take a minute to get used to, I'll tell you that. Right one is flashlight, interact, examine. Dodge is circle, inventory is triangle. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this.
So, is it all true?
I don't know.
What have you heard already?
It already sounds creepy.
That illness. It thickened the bones. It accelerated the healing process and tissue regeneration. Is that all true?
Every word.
But if that's what it was doing, why call it an illness?
The Lepidopterans made a nest out of the human body where they could eat and multiply. An illness is what it is.
But then,
Where do you want me to start?
from the beginning.
I'm old, Mr. Manny. My memory is not one of my strong points.
Well, for example, why do they call you Madam Svenska?
A name is just a trace. It is our business card, our identifier. It presents us to the world. But does it tell our story or really describe who we are?
I swear I know 3 or 4 idiots with the same exact name.
Well, yes. But we are not made of that name. It is given to us. Other people choose it for us, whether it suits us or not. It doesn't tell us who we really are. That name will not give us any answers. It is only through growing old that we become the answer to the questions of our childhood. And living in Sweden the last 30 years has definitely inspired this affectionate moniker. And so, Madam Svenska, it is.
And you come back to Italy. Why?
So we're in Italy.
Because I forgot. But I also forgot that I had promised to remember.
Tell me.
Please excuse me. Sometimes my memory needs to be jogged. There's always been a song that, as well as the name you refer to so much, has labeled my whole life, has given it a name, and it's from a name. If you can believe how bizarre and sometimes unbelievable my confused memories are to describe that all this began.
The graphics are pretty good. Arrow Arts presents. Oh god, there goes my ad revenue. Any game that has a song in the beginning completely wipes out the ad revenue, but that's alright, not a big deal. I would have only made like 2 cents on this video anyway, so whatever. The setting looks creepy. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys ever played that game Galerians on PlayStation 1, but this whole setting here is kind of reminding me of that. When you get to the house on I think it is disc 1. You get to Rion's old house, and it's just all sorts of creepy. That was a good game, underrated, and nobody knew about it. Check it out if you haven't. Galerians, PlayStation 1. Smoking's bad, you know. No, I used to be a smoker. But it is bad, which is why I quit. But let me just clarify. If this game is good, it'd be what I would call a hidden gem, just because that was scary. So many people don't know about it. But if you guys know of any other hidden gems on PS4, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Chris Darrow. Alright, man.
Feels like it's gonna rain again.
Okay, so R1 is run. We're running so weird. Oh, okay. Objectives, collectibles, events, reach the residence of Dr. Felton. Well, I just wanted to explore real quick first. Take a look at things. They could have worked on that running animation a little bit, because my goodness. And I guess she does have a big bag on her shoulder, and I get it. Can I go this way, or is it going to turn me around? Dr. Richard Felton and Associates, notary.
Who is it?
Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Reed from the Santa Margarita Institute.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello? Anyone?
Can I? Yeah, there we go. Screw it, just come in anyway. Okay. That objective is completed. We have reached the residence of Dr. Felton. Now we must get inside the mansion and meet Dr. Felton. Can I jump over or anything? Dude, she is running so weird. I can't get over that. It makes this whole thing that much funnier. Please be a good game. Please be a good game. Otherwise, I'm going to have to turn around and sell this on eBay as soon as I'm done playing it.
Hello? The gate was open. Are you there? Hello?
There's like traces of her hand.
There?
Break it down! Come on! What are we doing? Why are we wasting all this time? Alright, we gotta go find another way in. What's over here, huh? Huh? What's over here? Huh? There's nothing over here. So we gonna go back down. We're gonna go down the stairs. I don't know what I'm doing. We could mow the lawn. Dr. Felton would probably appreciate that if we did that. I don't even know my own character's name. I forgot. Or they didn't tell me. I'm not really sure yet. That's right. Let's go all the way around back. This place is huge. Can we climb up the ladder? No. Dude, she is so out of shape. The sound she's making. There we go. Hello? Hello? That's always a good idea. Just go ahead. Just light up.
Yes?
Good
You know?
evening.
Like,
I am-
Miss Reed, you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Scientific
I know.
Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's
Oh,
pathology.
no, please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
well, that was such an awkward
I apologize
exchange.
for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease. Anyway,
You can't smoke
I'm
inside in the
Gloria.
2010s.
And please, refrain from smoking inside.
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
There's already cigarettes in the ashtray. Goodness. So far, this game has not felt scary. It's just felt awkward and hilarious. Alright, I got a trophy. The Arrival. Something about playing games that I know none of my friends have played and getting trophies that they would never get because they'd never play it feels kind of accomplishing. That might be very hipster of me to say, but... What? Oh.
Yes, such a shame. You should quit. You have no idea how bad this is for you. Not only for your health, but it's also very expensive. Money and time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
Do you assist Mr. Felton all day?
Oh no, from midday to 8 p.m.
Oh,
Then I
goodness.
go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
What can you tell me about her?
I met her just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
I didn't know.
But, you know, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
Tiptoe through the window. Is that the song? Because if it is, I'm gonna piss myself. No, but this whole thing's so far not as creepy as I was hoping it would be.
This way, please.
Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
You look dead. What is this? The coronation of a virgin. The young girl gazes into the sky above with stunned eyes and a light hits her. But something is out of place. From the dark sky that threatens storms are descending the hideous hands of stranger creatures. This picture makes me feel uncomfortable. Welcome to 2020. Everything makes everyone uncomfortable. What we got in here, huh? More reading material. Mr. and Mrs. Felton's farm, Rosogallo, closes. Danger of contamination. Wyman and the Feltons indicted for alleged criminal activity against consumers and production employees. October 2nd, 1971. The Rosogallo farm, Pride of the Gallows, closed due to suspected contamination. It has been reported that many products have been infested by toxic pollen that could be the cause of severe parasitosis. The owner, Ariana Gallo, top right, her husband, the notary Richard Felton, bottom right, professor and company's partner Albert Elias Wyman, larger picture, under investigation. The latter has been allegedly accused by Felton himself of having used the company to carry out pharmaceutical experiments, taking advantage of corporate funds at his will. Indeed, the warning came from the residents at the company's headquarters, the Ashmans, who managed the building and supervised the harvesters, the sisters of the adjoining convent. Photo. Among the reported symptoms, painful ulcers, vomiting, proliferation of parasites, and in some cases keratosis photosensitivity. Following the heavy allegations, both the Feltons and the Ashmans received numerous threats from Wyman himself, who has been removed from the Order of Physicians today. Wyman stated that he was shocked by the charges and pointed his finger to his former business partner Richard Felton. He personally funded me. It is worth noticing that Felton himself, like his father, promoted and funded the Phenoxyl Project, a drug for which Wyman himself was nominated for the prestigious Medicine Award in 1957, but that was retired from the market a few years later due to the disastrous side effects. Meanwhile, even at Felton's house, which was used as a location for product distribution, the activity ceases. As a result of the scandal, the Ashmans and Feltons also broke off any kind of relationship. As a matter of fact, the Ashmans claimed a substantial refund for the damage they suffered because even their children had been infected and, as a consequence, used as unaware test subjects. The authorities assume that the contamination has developed from the groundwater, not only used for the irrigation of nearby plantations, but also as a common source for the Ashmans and the 12 sisters of the nearby monastery. Dear God. That was a lot to read for a video game. Haven't had to read that much since playing the original Final Fantasies in PlayStation 1.
Do you believe in God, miss?
Well, it would be too easy, wouldn't it?
Oh, now we're
I
getting
believe
philosophical
in personal
here.
power. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? An arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those ants eating each other. But, pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please, sit down. Dr. Reed, I suppose?
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
But it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria. Yes, see if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
Something is very creepy about this whole setup.
1958?
Yes, indicatively, some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency? Overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates, Anoxil? Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe so. According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter, Celeste, has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
A flash in the pan, an idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter.
Felton, what has
What's
really
going on
happened to your
here?
daughter?
I just told you.
How about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with this, but I won't tolerate. I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
What is this? Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or as you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer!
You thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm
Who
talking
are
about?
you, and why did you come here? Did you come
What is
to my
happening?
home to threaten me with your condescending
Threatening
tone?
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well, Miss Reed, if that is your real name, your time here has ended. Please,
Dr. Reed?
leave my property. Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter!
Good evening.
Follow me.
Mr. Felton.
So Mr. Felton did something bad to his daughter.
You know the way.
Is he a tormented father?
How do you even...
How do I do what?
How do you even sleep at night? You use people's lives regardless of the pain you cause. The Feltons have been through a lot. And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case, there was a motivation behind it. And it threatened her life.
Disappearance. Trophy earned. Wow, I've already got 2 trophies. Barely been playing. But you know what? Let's call this an episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit like and make sure you subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.